This video will demonstrate how to set up a classroom in Learning Catalytics. It is important to have a classroom attached to your course in order to group students in the peer instruction pedagogy. In addition, if students have selected where they're sitting, it will allow you to see what answers individual students have selected. To begin, you'll want to be in one of your Learning Catalytics courses. Then click on Settings. You may see a classroom already attached here, but it likely does not reflect the layout of your classroom. To create a new classroom, click here. Then you'll want to name your classroom. You will want to pick a name that's easy for you to find later on, as these classrooms are visible to everyone in the UT Austin Learning Catalytics system. We suggest a last name, a first initial, on-ramps, and the year. Then you'll want to save and continue. Now you can add individual seats or blocks of seats to reflect your classroom. You can move them around by clicking on them. And if you want to separate a single seat, you can click on it and remove it. Once you have your setup, you'll want to number the seats as well. You can do that by clicking on them and then adding a seat number here. Each seat will need to have a number. Once you've added numbers to all your seats and it's set up the way you'd like, you'll want to click Save. You should see it attached to your classroom here now, but if you don't, you can select it from this drop-down list. Finally, you'll want to scroll down and make sure to click Save. Now that you've set up your Learning Catalytics classroom, you'll be able to group students during the discussion step of peer instruction.